Let's move on to our forecast. We possibly have some exciting news coming up for the weekend. But I have to say, do you recall a month of December being this cold for
KJ?
Right?
No, you're right. We actually, Scott and Max and I were talking. Yesterday ended up being a day that was officially at or above average. It's the only day we've had in December, and now we're right back to this cold. This is going to end up being an abnormally cold December. You throw some moisture into that mix, and you have a chance. And right now, that, I think, is the big story. We have a chance for some snow to move in here as we get closer and closer to the Christmas holiday, and the chance is for Saturday night into Sunday. So let's get right to it. Here's your picture outside. We are cold and windy, 33 with a 25-mile-per-hour wind gust. You can see that flag right now taking that flap. Well, 33 is made to feel like 23, and the chance for those winds to continue blowing, potentially up to a 40 or even a 50-mile-per-hour gust, is with us until 4 o'clock in the morning. All of those areas shaded in gold under a wind advisory until that hour, and then they're going to markedly drop off. So here's what we see by 7 a.m. tomorrow. You know, we're not talking 40-mile-per-hour gusts. Now we're talking, basically 15 to 25. You see a 29 out around Montauk. But watch this, all right? This is tomorrow morning. Watch what happens as you get into Saturday morning. Now, single digits out there, but wait a second. You move through your day on Saturday. Now, all of a sudden, they bump up a bit. Not crazy, but, basically, 15 to 25-mile-per-hour gusts. Why? This is our next system coming into town, and this is the system that gives us a chance for some precipitation that could be white, not just wet. Now, here's what you look at. You're watching this purple line, because for some reason, that's going to draw your attention, right? That's the freezing line. Freezing temperatures north of it. Okay, you're above the freezing mark if you go south of that. So that means any of the snow that would be falling. KJ, you were talking to me about wanting the light, fluffy snow. This picture right here, 10 p.m. Saturday night, that would be the heavy, wet, kind of slushy snow in New York City. But all indications are that freezing line pushes through our area. Now we can even tap into some of that light, fluffy snow in New York City. But it's going to move out quickly. That's 3 a.m. on Sunday. By the time you get to lunchtime or so, sun starts popping out. And I do think right now, with everything that we see and the consensus of all the models, it looks like it's going to put something down. These are brand new numbers. You'll notice they're different from what I showed you before. Now everybody has at least an inch. GFS an inch, Euro an inch, 1.6 the graph. The NAM is saying 1.9. It wouldn't be a big storm, but it could be enough to make everything look kind of just holiday-ish out there. And I think it would look great. The other story, once you finish with that snow, you move into Monday morning. Coldest air yet, and now the winds are back at play. Watch what we're talking about. Monday morning in New York City, feeling like 5 degrees, feeling like 0 out in Brookhaven. And if we pull up the extended forecast, we'll chat about this for a little bit. So high temp tomorrow is 35 with that sunshine. It's breezy, so it feels like you're in the 20s all day. Saturday, the wind sort of dissipates in the morning, comes back a little bit as that front approaches, and now it's Saturday night into Sunday morning, and that's when the temperatures are in line. Sunday morning goes down to 28. With that moisture, it looks like snow. Scott Padgett is going to be updating you with new information that comes in as well. But we're all on top of this. And right now, all I can say is it's never looked better.
Okay.
It's not a definite, everybody, but it's never looked better.
You're more hopeful.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I'm jazzed up over here,
I know
Paige.
you are.
Good tell. Thank you, Lonnie.